in Evanston, Illinois. Ryan Field, home of the Northwestern Wildcats. As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the BYU Cougars, taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Northwestern Wildcats. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the get-up. BYU about to kick it off as we get this game started. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So Northwestern's offense will get the first swing of the game. And the heart of this team clearly rests on the offensive line, a group of maulers, David, who take pride in what they do.
And I think if you're a coach, you take pride. Like, it starts up front. Like, you win and lose games.
Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Gets it past the marker. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line. And the Wildcats, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking to throw, it's Bettis. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's incomplete as he tried to nestle that ball in along the sideline. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Right on the money. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. And the Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Immediately fires to the middle. Just outside the red zone. If they pick up the first down, they'll spot it at the 22. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gets it out quickly. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. The 7th play of this opening drive, they'll need to move the chains on 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He gets it beyond the marker, and it'll be a first down for Northwestern. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. The throw. Makes the grab. And he'll run out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Can't quite cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down. The Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Wildcats.
And how about the job by this offense? This is not a scrub defense. This is a top 10 defense in college football. You got to take points whenever you can get them. Nice job putting the drive together, putting 6 on the board. No matter how it looks, you just got to keep fighting with this squad.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. So BYU's offense will go to work for the first time. Last week was a tape they'd rather just put right in the dumpster and forget about it. David, how does a guy bounce back from a game like the one he had last week?
Well, hopefully he burned that tape, because that was not pretty. That was not what they're wanting to do, man. Just turning the football over, not enough productive plays. And so how do you bounce back? How do you get started in this football game? Jesse, make it easy. Get them in a rhythm. Don't make it very complicated. Don't give them a chance to turn it over again. You don't need to put this losing streak to another digit in the column.
Yeah, I agree. I think there was 2 big things. I think, one, he was just pressing. He was trying to force the big play to happen when there were other completions to be had. So he's just got to do a better job being patient. And I think the guys around him also have to step up as well. They need to run the football. They need to get that controlled passing game going on early to get into a rhythm, as you said, to help this guy get into a good headspace here early and turn the page from what happened the last time out.
Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Miles. Stop just across the 50 at the 49-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. And the Cougars are moving quickly down the field. He'll pull it on the read. Breaks into the open. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. The Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Hit a little speed bump on this drive. It's 2nd and 12. He leaves it with his back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball off.
BYU will bring the punt team on the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Completes it in the middle. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Northwestern right back to the line.
And I love when you understand when I'm supposed to put some RP.
He lets one fly deep. Hauls it in down the sideline. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. That is a highly efficient way to move the chains, and now they are threatening. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to throw, it's Bettis. Makes the grab, it's Breeze. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Now with a red zone opportunity.
From the red zone, looking for a space. Buying some time. And he'll be out of bounds on what turns out to be the final play of the first quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Heading in the opposite directions now as we crank it up in the second. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Wants to fire on second down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. Third down. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
On the move from inside his 5. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. BYU has it back. The Cougars ready to get into that playbook. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Might as well give it to him again.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
Trying play action. He'll off one deep down the left side. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the second down misfire. Fires to the middle. Makes a connection. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
There's a lot of QBs that when they get hit and when they get hurried and when they get pressured, they become very average. Really nice job by the defense pressuring the quarterback.
Here's the pressure. Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31.
Man, this defense is dominating all game long. They have been making this quarterback's life so difficult with their pass rush. They bring him down there for the sack. They're not giving anything up. They're leading this game by a lot. We're only in the second quarter, and this ain't going to change unless this offense can find a rhythm.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. They stop him short of the sticks, and it'll be fourth down. Looks as if BYU will have to punt it away. That ball will make its way out of bounds, and they'll mark it dead at the 15. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. They've already put a couple of scores up, and they look to add to it on this drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. To the air, it's Bettis. Throws to the wideout. It's picked off, and that's number 10. Taking it the other way. Touchdown, Cougars! What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. He's got it. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. The give to the back. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. Now looking for that first down on third and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. There he goes. Across the 40, out of bounds at the 41, and a big pickup has this offense on the move. Northwestern ready to dial one up on first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Got his man downfield. Oh, and the defense in chase mode, and they finally get him down at the 35.
How about this offense? They're rolling. They got a couple first downs together. Defense. Next, what's your response? What do you got? You got to make some adjustments.
Looking for the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be third and long. Dropping back, it's Bettis. A shot toward the end zone. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
He'll take a shot. And he got a hand on it to knock it down in the end zone.
Well, the offense is trying to go downfield and be aggressive. I think that receiver has got to do a better job fighting for the football. He just didn't really put in a great effort, and that's what helped the defender swat it away.
And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
All right, you got to be careful here if you're the quarterback, right? Back-to-back incompletions. You've had a nice drive. You're still in field goal range, though. Think about this. You cannot take a sack. That has got to be what the play caller is reminding his quarterback about in the headsets right now. If it's not there, throw this thing away because we've got a chance to at least get 3 points here.
He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Going to work on second down in the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Let's it fly. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
And they'll take over first and 10.
Out of the gun, they give to the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. He finds a soft spot in the middle. He's down at the 23-yard line. It's a first down, and they've got to show this urgency. Pass completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They go to the draw. Oh, he's got a chance. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Bring in the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it.
Just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And so many things have to come together perfectly for a screen to work for big yardage. And they were close. You could tell that almost busted, but they just got wrapped up, got a little bit of yardage, but they really wanted that one to be a big game.
Just had to get rid of that one to save the yardage on third down.
And money down is where you see defenses really understand where the sticks are, play great pass defense, know what's coming, and get off the field.
Under fire. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great environment there today in Evanston. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ryan Field.
All right, Kevin, about ready to get things cranked back up here. And the Wildcats will kick it off to start the second half. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The BYU offense headed back out to go on the attack. But they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half.
Agree, so it can create some more balance, some more unpredictability. I feel like this defense has got a good beat on what they're doing, especially if they don't mix it up a little bit. So I do look for a little second half running the football plan right out of this group.
And I think the thing, Dave, is they just got to be more physical. I don't think this is a scheme question.
Turning it on! The 50. The 40. He's at the 30. And finally out of bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier. BYU right back to the line. They're going to ride this running back. They pull him down at the 17 after a pickup of 3.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Here they come facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Got his man. He gets it all the way down to the 13-yard line. Short of first down yardage, and now on 4th down, do they kick the chip shot field goal or go for it? No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. Trying to keep this drive alive. Will not get there. A 4th down stop. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit.
Gashing the D on the right. Ripped off a huge chunk play on that one as he gets the first down before he steps out of bounds.
Love the individual effort by the wide receiver after the catch, making people miss, showing you the speed. Now he set up his offense down in the red zone.
They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To the air, it's Bettis. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Well, nice job by the defense here in back-to-back plays. 2 straight incompletions. You've given up some yards, and the opponent's in field goal range. This is a place a lot of D coordinators like to send the blitz, because if you sack the quarterback and create a negative play, you knock them out of field goal range.
Northwestern will line up with a 1st and goal. Looking to throw again. Touchdown, Northwestern. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Wide receiver comes in motion. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Pulls it in, it's Miles. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. The Cougars can really attack on this 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot. Get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. The give to the tailback. Can't get him to the ground. And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. And the Cougars trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. On third and long. Oh, at the worst possible time.
And you will always remember your first. And how about that? Breaking on the football, getting an INT. The first INT. Keep the football, brother. The first of many big-time plays for this guy.
To the air. It's Bettis. They're setting up the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Backed up now. Here's second and long.
Well, they're trying to set up the screen pass to the running back, just nowhere to go after he caught the football. The defense completely swarmed around.
He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
Perfect timing. Got there right when the ball got there. Didn't get there a little bit early, saving the touchdown. Timing by that defender.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. He's not afraid to go deep. Grabs it inside the 10. Run out of bounds after the long game, but they've got it now first and goal. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him.
And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Northwestern! They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red.
And the ball's free, deep in his own territory. Oh, and he's able to get back on top of it and avert the turnover. They'll try to put a drive together, starting from their own 12. Here's the handoff. Just a pickup of a couple out to the 15-yard line.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
Rush is on him. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And this defense is just simply not playing around. They've got a big lead, and they're not playing big prevent coverages, bend, don't break. They're just going to let this offense dink and dunk the ball down the field and waste time. Third play of the drive, they get a sack. They're staying aggressive, and they're getting after this quarterback.
Guys, we've come to the end of the period, and Northwestern has the lead here. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. So the final period starts with a second down play. Back to pass. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. With that last catch, he now breaks the 1,500-yard mark for his career.
And that's a pretty good accomplishment, man. Hitting 1,500 yards, that speaks to your playmaking ability, Palmer, to consistently make plays. Because when you got those guys, as a quarterback, you find them.
It's pretty nice. 1,500 yards, obviously a great number. The cool thing about him, though, he doesn't care about the stats. This guy just wants to win week in, week out. He's hungry, and he's made plays throughout his career.
From the shotgun, the inside give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Yeah, this offense, man, it's been a struggle bus. And they haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this, it's in the fourth quarter, later in the game, obviously. They need to start airing this thing out. We got to get back in this football game because I don't know if y'all realize this, but we're down by a lot.
Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. He'll pull it down. Short gain on the play before he slides.
Nice job by the defense getting after the QB. He's trying to scramble around. He's trying to go get that first with his legs, but he's not able to do it because of the speed on defense.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Incomplete pass, and the defense comes up big, and they take over. The Northwestern offense returns to the field. To throw, it's Bettis. Lofts one high and deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletions are
going for it all. So close to a touchdown. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. And the extra point sails through, and they have a 35-7 lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting matchup this week in the Big 12 today. In fact, they're all interesting this season. Liberty has opened up a can, and the result is what's shaping up to be one of the more lopsided affairs of the entire day. They're up by 31 over Cincinnati. Changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere.
Well, it's a good time to mix in the run play. You're down, it's late in the 4th quarter right now, and everyone's expecting you to throw, so not a lot of defenders in the box. So that's a great situation to try to run the ball.
He'll do it himself. Makes it past the marker. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got it in the middle, it's Miles. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. The Cougars come to the line with a new set of downs. Let's go! To the air on 1st down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Cougars have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Wants to go up top. It's complete on the right side. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
The stop is made right at the 36-yard line. The defense coming up big on 3rd down. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Throws toward the end zone. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
Tell you what, it gets late in the football game, man. I got to start being aggressive. When I'm in a hole and the clock's running out, like, it's going to make me have to throw the football, be more aggressive. And this offense doesn't come through for their team, and now they're going to really need their defense to get some stops here in this football game in the 4th quarter.
Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on first down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage of in the back end of this defense, so they're letting it fly.
You have a big lead in the fourth quarter. When you do that,